There is perhaps no more enigmatic figure in world literature than the American poet and writer Edgar Allan Poe. Mysticism, penetrating to the marrow of the bones, squeezes not only in his gloomy texts, but also in the circumstances of the last days of life and in little-known mysterious facts that occurred after the death of the creator of the genre of modern detective. In late September 1849, Allan Poe was found in one of the alleys of Baltimore in someone else's dirty clothes, excited and half mad. A week later, he died without regaining consciousness. Doctors noted that in the last days of his life, the poet often shouted the name Reynolds and refused to take food and water. After Edgar Allan Poe's death, however, there were only more mysterious stories and facts. In 1860, clairvoyant Lizzie Lawton claimed to have recorded poems dictated to her by Edgar Poe in a spiritualistic trance. Many eyewitnesses who lived near the cemetery claimed to have repeatedly seen the writer's ghost. Despite this, after Allan Poe's death, beginning in 1949, his grave was visited annually by the mystical figure of a man dressed in all black. The man invariably came to the tombstone on the poet's birthday and left a bottle of cognac and flowers on the tombstone, having previously drunk one shot. Nobody managed to establish the identity of the mysterious visitor. Local residents were afraid to approach the secret admirer and even talk to him from afar. In 1999, an inscription appeared on the tombstone that the black man died, and now the tradition will be continued by his direct heir. It is also worth mentioning the monument that the city council was going to erect to Allan Poe. It was destroyed by a train that derailed and crashed into a cemetery warehouse. Edgar Allan Poe was not of this world during his lifetime and remained so after his death. In the minds of his contemporaries and in our current perception, he forever remained in the image of a brilliant madman, dialoguing with the Black Raven, knocking on his house. Edgar Allan Poe was always drawn to everything mysterious and mystical, even working in the editorial office of the magazine writer and poet, frantically fond of cryptography and successfully deciphered on the pages of the magazine's secret writing readers. He managed to solve more than 100 cent riddles, but no one is still unable to solve his main riddle, the riddle of the poet who himself happened to become, after his death, one big, shrouded in darkness, a mystery.